Hey folks, Joe here from Wanda Farm, and we're here with Brendan. Brendan is our hog breeder, and all of the pork that you eat from our farm is thanks to the great work that Brendan does here in breeding all of his pigs and farrowing them and raising the piglets to be nice and healthy for us. Tell us the difference between how you're farrowing the moms and the baby pigs compared to a commercial operation.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so I mean, a commercial operation, usually everything is farrowed inside a barn in a farrowing crate where basically the mom can stand up and lay down, and that's about it. I mean, she can't really move around. And that's designed to kind of protect the little pigs from her. They're kind of in a separate thing, but we do it in these A-frames outside. Everything is outside. Each sow has her own hut, kind of with her own pen, and each hut will get fenced off, so that sow is confined to her own little pigs. But they farrow in there. We farrow in April and October, so it's kind of nice, moderate temperature-wise. It's not too cold, it's not too hot, and that kind of helps it work well. But we just keep things nice and dry in there. We've had real good luck with those. They got enough space. They're kind of designed in a proper way to help protect the little ones in there as well. So, but yeah, that's how we farrow. Then the mom can interact with the little ones. The little ones can come out and they can dig in the dirt and run around, and like
it's a much more natural environment,
yeah,
right? So,
yeah.
And I know for our perspective, what we've noticed is our hogs, when we bring them back to our home farm, they have a great immune system already, and they just handle the environment much better, the outdoors. So,
Good.
second question I wanted to ask you was, one thing we are very thankful for is all of the pigs that come back to our farm have tails on them.
Okay. Yeah.
So tell us about the commercial operation and tails.
Sure. So a lot of your commercial farms, they'll dock the tails, they'll cut them off real short, and that's to keep the little pigs from chewing on each other. They'll kind of chew on the tails. It looks like it ends up looking like a toy, something fun that they'll just play with. When these pigs are running around outside, they're playing hide and seek in the grass over here right behind us. They're running all over. They got plenty of stuff to do. They're not confined to a little area. They don't chew on the tails. It's not an issue. So we leave them.
That's awesome. Yeah, so they're just not bored. So if the pigs are bored, then they start to create damage. And I've been on commercial hog operations where it's such a horrible sight to see, but they eat it down and they just continue to gnaw at it, and then that pig eventually dies from cannibalism. So it's just unfortunate, and we're real thankful that getting the pigs out on pasture, we just don't see that issue.
I think it's so much fun to just see the little pigs running around out here, and they run. They're the most exercised little things you'll ever see.
Yeah. So the third question I wanted to ask you was, what makes the genetics of what you're breeding here unique?
Sure. So I've got kind of a mixture of some breeds here, with some focus on pasture type characteristics, and pigs will perform well there. But also I've got a lot of Berkshire genetics, and even then within that I've focused on some meat quality lines. So I've basically stayed away from the show lines and kind of more and really focused on meat quality for the marbling, for that darker, richer red color. So that there's whole boars and stuff where they're actually testing the meat and analyzing that.
So essentially it's just a better pork chop, better tasting bacon for us when we go to eat our dinner, right?
That's the goal. Yep.
Absolutely. So, and that's why we continue to work with Brendan, because we love the quality of meat. Because everybody comes back to our farm and says it was the best bacon, the best pork chop they ever had. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for all your hard work, and
thank you.
We appreciate it.
A baby pig!
Yeah, there's baby pigs.